Brought to you by Twidwear, skincare, Twid gear. You got it. Whatever you might need, go to twidwear.com and do the feed, man. You know, use the promo code to TWTDRS, the Doug Rice Show. That's the best. 10% off on any purchase. Okay, that's enough of that. That is enough of that. That is enough of that. How's everybody doing? Good. Yeah, folks, I am simultaneously broadcasting on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. How you doing there, TikTokers? This is the Doug Rice Show. Live, I am the man, Doug Rice. You know, like fabulous on TikTok. This is going to go up as well, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. It'll be redundant, huh? I can't just download this and upload it to YouTube. It's on YouTube right now, so the thought is totally lost. I just appreciate everybody being here today. We're going to go over some news. We're going to talk about some things. I intend to hurt feelings. That's what I do. I hurt feelings. And I hope both platforms can keep up with my stare as I look up here and down there. I'm going to try the best to clear the air. Today is the 23rd of August, 2023. Now, it's just a nondescript, another damn day to me, okay? I know some of you are celebrating. I know some of you are eating, and I know some of you are doing other things, and some of you are just meeting. But that is neither here nor there. I am here to right there stare and bring you the news, the Negro news for you to peruse, and other things that you might use. Thanks so much for showing up. This is the Doug Rice Show. I am sponsored by Twid. Now, Twidwear is a phenomenal brand of clothing, all right? And I say that because I have some, and it is, when I say phenomenal, it is phenomenal. Now, you guys can't see what I'm about to show on my TV, but what you're going to miss is something like this, all right? I just showed them. I didn't show you. And what else can I do, boo? All right. So we got Twidwear, sportswear, skincare, beard care. He's got a beard oil that's supposed to do well for Negroes. Everything that you need to, you know, get what you need regarding our needs, you can get at Twid. Twid is a brand. Let me tell you what Twid stands for, if I can. The acronym stands for That's What I Do, because you know that's what I do, and so do you. Twidwear, skincare, Twid gear, it's there. We got a pack. It's called the Twid Pack. It's $149 delivered anywhere in the continental United States. Guess what it comes with? It comes with a hoodie, comes with a pair of shoes, comes with a pair of shorts, and it comes with a shirt. All boxing material, all the high sports gear material. That's what you get. That's why I'm sponsored. There you go. And I am good to go. All right. So now I'm on big screen, both places. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support. I do this full time now. My name is Doug Rice. So nice I say it twice, but I have a gift, I believe, and one I hope that you can perceive. I have the gift of Negro prose. Yes, my friends, I'm one of those. More or less rap, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't listen to too much, but I like how I put things now, and thus and such. So what's on the minds of Negroes? What's on your mind? What's on mine? I'll tell you. Let me see what I find. You know, Trump has been on my mind significantly lately. I don't know if you folks are aware. Trump is out there. He's doing the evil stare, and now he's got no makeup here. I'm going to tell you something about that makeup move, and time will only tell and prove that this dude is, he's ready to prove a few things himself. I think the makeup off means the mask is off. I think it means he's ready to get the tasket off. You know what I mean? He's going to call his rabble-rousing crowd and make them do a lot more than just get loud. Yeah, that's my taking on the matter. Let me see what I can find. Ruling on Trump sends shockwaves across political terrain. This was 11 hours ago. Let me share with the folks that might join me on the other platforms. Go to www.youtube.com at The Doug Wright Show, and that's where I do it now. Don't ask me how. If you don't know, well, you're a cow. I don't know. I just said it, but let me read this, folks. You might get it. Ruling on Trump sends shock waves across political terrain. There's a nice little picture of Trump doing like this. And Colorado judges determined that former President Trump did engage in insurrection on January 6th. Bravo! Happy day. He's guilty, as they say, but yet the ruling qualifies him for the 2024 ballot under the protective umbrella of the 14th Amendment. So the guy's still up for election, and I need you to hear this. It's for your protection. We're in danger, folks. And I'm setting aside all jokes. We have a problem, and only the Most High can solve them. We're in danger, and he ain't a stranger. We know this man, and he'll do all he can to discriminate against Negroes, those. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. So the legal saga has been closely watched by political pundits and citizens alike, with MSN's Brian Taylor Cohen weighing in on the urgency of a swift resolution. Let me tell you something, Brian. It's over. See, this is the last dying gasps of a country that has gone down the toilet. And the turd that leads the way into the descent of the bowels of obscurity and memory would be that of Donald Trump. One giant orange, now no longer orange turd that, I don't know, he's a piece of work. Now, he said he wouldn't run for president. He said the only people Republicans vote for, he said, are stupid. I mean, he said these things, ran for president. Tyrants, fascists tell you what they're going to do. They do. They telegraph, like any others do. And he is no different than any other tyrant. He'll be there. He'll be square. But I don't know if he's they're up here. He's not really as smart as a tyrant needs to be to accomplish all the things that he needs to stay in power long enough. I don't even think he's strong enough. I think, in fact, he might be too fat. I just said it just for shits and giggles. All right. Anyway, so next, I don't know. What do we got? Folks, you heard that. Okay, good. Like, subscribe, share out there. Tap the screen down there. I'm seeing the algorithms or something, right? Is that what it goes on? Well, I'll do it all night. All right. What's next? I look down the news, see what I peruse. I try to deliver it straight to you, but you guys need only the best. And so I'm going to move on, not just. Christian University severs ties. This is pretty good. This caught my eyes. Christian University severs ties with professor after investigating into allegations of inappropriate behavior. For those of you that want to see the article itself and not my beautiful face on TikTok, well, go to youtube.com/at The Doug Wright Show, and then you'll see how I really look, Christian University severs ties with professor after investigating into allegations of inappropriate behavior. I wonder what he did. What do you think he did, folks? Let's read. I don't know. A prominent theologian who once authored a book on feminism and Christianity has been terminated from Crandall University, a private Christian post-secondary school in Moncton. It's not Nebraska. I believe that's in Canada, but it comes to me. Following a 6-month investigations into allegations of inappropriate behavior. So they really took a minute to get to the meat of it. You guys know, right? I wonder where they're at, where they're going. Geez, it'll take all night. Here he is. John Stackhouse Jr., finally we got his name, is a well-known evangelical academic and author, a celebrated professor of fame, and speaker at Christian post-secondary institutions. Stackhouse is a frequent contributor to magazines and periodicals, and his views are sought after on television and radio programs, including CBC. Good Lord, that's 2 programs. Where are we going with this? Is this guy, let me have this. What did he do? Okay. Stackhouse came into Crandall in 2015. You know what they're doing, folks. I would tell you what they're doing. They're hoping you get tired of the intro, right? And then you'll just go, because this is about He's about, okay, I can't say so. He taught numerous classes at Crandall, including 2 mandatory courses for students, one called The Christian Way and another on ethics. I'm almost ready to move on myself. Let's go on. In March, just after Crandall University had presented Stackhouse with a teaching award, an Instagram account called Do Better Crandall appeared. It posted a number of accounts of what alleged were incidents of harassment, many associated with one professor in particular. That would be the guy that the handle is named after, I would say. So CBS News confirmed with multiple members of Crandall's community that the main subject of the Instagram post was Stackhouse, though he wasn't named. And within days, an online petition popped up. What did the guy do? Hey, you guys out there, what do you think? I think this is what I call padding a news article. Let me tell you something. If this were a person of our personage, if this was a person of our Negro persuasion, first 3 lines, they'd have got out what we did to who and how long they expect to put us in jail to, right? But here, you can't see it, but they can there. It's a half a paragraph, half a page before you even get to the stage of what he did. What did he do? I don't know. Do you know? Me either. I don't know. But I'm almost damn near tired of trying to find it out. He did something inappropriate. Of that, I have no doubt. Why get mad this early in the show? I'll just let someone else try to know. It doesn't matter what he did. He did something inappropriate and he's done. Let's go see what else we got. I'm going to run from this. I don't know if it's going to be good for my constitution to know exactly what he did. All right, but they severed tied with him and he's done. They got to live with that. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they gotta live with that forever. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was satisfied with his life after winning championship in 1985. Is this a news piece? Why are we talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar right now? Anybody? Is he in the news? Is he relevant? I don't understand that. What is it, because he's a Muslim? What is it? What? No? Did he say something? What's going on? Let's keep up. Iowa school officials. Here we go, folks. Here's some meat. You folks want to see it? Come over to YouTube. I'll read it. Iowa, of all places, we couldn't guess, right? Mm-hmm. Iowa school officials apologize after quoting World War II Nazi in morning announcements. Really? No, frame this. What are we talking about? So you're in Iowa, Corn Belt country. Everybody looks about the same. Everybody thinks about the same. Everybody talks about the same. And in the morning, your kid's going to school and somebody decides to quote a Nazi just to get them off to a good damn start. Isn't that wonderful, folks? Huh? What are they thinking? I don't know. What are they raising? Because these same children, we'll find out, start writing manifestos. And, there's not too many of us in Iowa. So that means they got to drive 200,000-300,000 miles to wipe off the faces Negro smiles by, I could go, but I won't. So let me read what it says. Des Moines, Iowa, an Iowa school district has apologized after using a quote tied to World War II Nazis as part of its morning announcements. Good morning, students. Good morning, students. How are you? You doing good? Listen, Mein Kampf und Hitler ist Tom. Okay, let's stop. In an email shared with the Des Moines Register, part of the USA Today network, the Indianola Community School District apologized for using a quote by Heinrich Himmler. Dear God, hold on, y'all had to quote Himmler? Come on, man, you could have found there are levels of Nazis, right? There are levels, right? You could have found somebody a little bit more, less sinister than Himmler. He was all the way bad, but I don't want to take away from what they're trying to convey. A high-ranking Nazi considered to be the architect of the Holocaust. The quote, "My honor is my loyalty," was the respect quote of the day. What in the hell? Now, let me tell you something, folks, before I do tell. And I know that was a damn intensious act. How are you going to just slide something in like that? That was made to be said. Man, and I bet whoever did it, their hair is red. Oh, I did. Yeah. Okay. But come on, man. My honor is my loyalty. Come on, man. Come on, man. They trying to slide this neo-Nazi. You know what? They want to have the swastikas on and then look and say, I did not see that coming. I know that was wrong. Tap the screen on TikTok. Hit the like button on YouTube. Whatever you do on Twitch, whatever you do on Facebook, do that. Okay, I'm back. So the quote, again, my honor is my loyalty. No, it isn't. Your loyalty isn't your honor, and your honor isn't loyalty. First, it's a real bad misquote, folks, isn't it? Something that Nazis would do. I'd have no idea why. Neither do you, but that's not true. One is one and the other is the other. You understand that? Of course you do, because you're my brother. Oh, let's go. All right. It was shared over the Indianola Middle School's public address system and in an email. Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa. So it wasn't just announced, it was put in print and then pronounced and then it was sent. Is that what I'm to understand? Man, if that isn't overt Nazism, I don't know what is. I just, come on. I mean, they're getting down to the business, folks. They're getting down to square biz. Look, this guy Trump, he's really taking off the mask. I know you guys saw my last TikTok post, the video. I know you saw the YouTube video. I wasn't playing about that, man. That wasn't something we could laugh at. That mask coming off, that makeup coming off, that clown makeup coming, I really believe. Now his back's up against the wall, and it's Negroes that seem to be pushing them all. I'm serious. And he's got his sights set. And I think he'll get there yet. I don't see a thing that can stop this from happening, not even a bit of help they're going to bring. They're done. Let me tell you why I say they're going to run. See, what we're looking at are pundits on the news, okay? And they're talking tough, but they're going to lose because, Trump has folks that are going to do something. Seriously. I mean, Trump has folks that are, they're committed like you read about. Take that. No, they are. They're committed like you read about. They're somewhere in the hills of West Virginia, just taking out all their ills. They're fighting, they're popping pills. You know what they're doing. They can't sit still. And what do they got going? Except the boat they keep rowing about white supremacy and all the things that I'm not supposed to say over these lives as it brings them to an end. So don't pretend I didn't say that. Just tap the screen again and again and again and free speech that shit. All right, let's move on to another article before I ruin this whole thing. All right. So again, my name's Doug Rice, host of the Doug Rice Show. As it happens, I don't know. I just filled in. They called me. They said, we got a show. The show's called the Doug Rice Show. And we looked you up in the phone book. Yep. And it looks like you have the name that we need. You think you might want to do the show? And I said, listen, sure. That's what happened. I swear. That's the story I'm sticking with. Now let's see what else we got to talk about. You guys still with me? Everybody still with me? Good. Like, subscribe, share. I'll be here for a little while. I'll be right there. All right, here we go. My goodness, they're acting out these days, aren't they? They are truly, 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 truly acting out. And I got to say, they're causing their leaders to act out as well. I'm just I'm trying to figure this out. We got a specimen, Ron DeSanctimonious. I like that particular handle. I call him, DeSantis, the praying mantis. He's always begging. He's always, I don't understand this guy. He talks about, canceling out CRT in his schools, okay? And then he goes about trying to change all the rules, right? And they got something for DeSantis. He's banned CRT from kindergarten to 12th grade, you see. But I think him removing critical race theory from his schools, I think it might prove him to be a fool, because when them kids get out of their school, they're going to be met with folks like me, and I'm going to have a lot for those children to look about and see. And okay, I'm done. I was trying to read something, and I didn't find it what I was reading. But this is what you might be needing. Here you go. Here it is. When he did this, there was an article. It was, as he campaigns for president, Governor Ron DeSantis often touts his crusade against critical race theory in Florida schools. He says, we've eliminated critical race theory in our K through 12 schools. And he said this back in August in a town hall. DeSantis also described how he rooted out critical race theory, history. He rooted it out. He didn't want that to fall on the ears of his children, sure, because it's ideology, because he eliminated the theory because it's ideology, and we want education, not indoctrination. I don't understand this, guys. CRT, broad set of ideas about racism being woven into the American system that's rooted into legal academia. Yes, that's a true statement. And it's no big deal. We've lived through it for hundreds of years. I mean, it's not, what do you think? We're hurt? I think that's what they think. Do they think that, if you bring it up, we're done. We can hear it. You heard it. When you went to school, Mr. DeSantis, all the people above the age of 50, 60 years old heard the lie taught right to our faces every day we went to school. And nondescript things did not happen, like folks, writing manifestos, folks coming to school and trying to wipe folks out. That didn't really happen. It started happening when you started hiding. You keep information. When you don't tell what happened in your history, your destiny is more likely to repeat it. But, it's not like you don't understand that history. It's just that your children need it. Next, I don't know. Ron DeSantis, praying mantis. I like that better. I think I'll keep that. All right, folks, how we doing? I watched somebody on this YouTube apparatus, and they do a pretty good job. They really do. They keep the news coming right at us. One of them that I like particularly he's the New York prepper, NY prepper, and he does an amazing job, in my estimation, of delivering to you some pretty good news. So what I want to do is you're probably going to hear it, but you guys will be able to see it. And when you do, when you hear it, let's not talk about it. Let's be it. I was just joking.
What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NY Prepper. It is Thursday, November 23rd, 2023, and I have an emergency alert to share with you guys.
Listen, he does this like every 6-7 hours. The guy is wonderful. Again, NY Prepper on YouTube. Go check him out. He has alerts. Listen to the detail till your ears hurts.
Right now it is 2:05 p.m. Eastern Time here in the United States, and I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. I'm wishing all of you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you have an excellent holiday week.
It's Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving. I don't care.
You can, but we have some very serious news coming out today from Iraq. Apparently there was a ground attack carried out by Iranian militants on a U.S. military base in Iraq. This is the Al-Assad base, which has come under attack probably.
Yeah, the Al-Assad base. You guys remember the Al-Assad base? What? Like, oh, damn, Al-Assad. Really? Oh, my God. I used to go to commentary there. What's wrong with Jean? Is she good? Just shut up.
Dozens of times already since the war in Gaza started. But this is the first ground attack, okay? So what you're looking at here is a statement that was released by the Al-Dafrin militia, and the statement says that they carried out a ground attack using small arms and RPGs against U.S. soldiers, okay? If you don't believe me, you can take a screenshot and use Google Lens to translate this. But this is very, very serious, guys.
So what he is showing for you folks that don't see, for you folks in TikTok land with a me, he's got a letter. I'm sure it's verifiable, but translate the whole, that's not even tryable.
Okay. And this is coming just 2 days after short-range ballistic missiles were used to attack a U.S. military base in, I think it was Syria or Iraq, okay? So these Iranian militias are really stepping up their attacks. We're also hearing that the U.S. military base in the Conoco oil field in eastern Syria.
I was thanking you for whatever the 15 things were coming on my screen. I won't care about whoever they attack, if you know what I mean.
Was attacked today, and also the Al Harir base in Erbil in northern Iraq was attacked as well with drones. Okay, so this is very, very serious. And we have some concerning information coming out of Ireland. Apparently, there was a terrorist attack in Dublin.
Okay, so he says there's a terrorist attack in Dublin. He says there's a attack. It was in New York yesterday. And I don't know. There wasn't. It was just an accident in New York. Let's stop. But he's going to go in and just listen.
This morning, an Algerian man stabbed 3 children and 2 adults at an elementary school.
Wow.
And tonight in Ireland, there are protests and riots starting. Okay, so let me just play this video for you.
Before he does that, let me tell you something, folks. I've been on the phone for 35 years. I've been talking to folks for years and years. There is such a thing as voice inflection. Voice inflection can connotate and transfer to the listener an urgency that can get your blood pressure, that can give you a sense of fear and worry. Negroes, we ain't scared about anything. That's first. So none of this concerns us, and all of this is about us. Okay? None of this concerns us. None of this that's happening in every part of the world has anything to do with Negroes, and they've kept it that way. But everything that's happening on this planet that's going wrong has to do with Negroes being out of position. You see, when you sell us out of position and then you go out of position, the whole world becomes this uneven, unbalanced thing that you suck the lifeblood out of until you can't get anymore. And the world has no choice but to right itself. Then that might be, you mean you are no more. I don't know, but we'll find out to be sure. Let's continue.
This is right after the incident occurred. You can see all these Irish fire teams and EMTs.
So they got fire and EMT for TikTok. Lots of overkill here, just to give you a heads up.
So 3 children, guys, and 2 adults stabbed at an elementary school. No word yet on any deaths or injuries, but apparently an Algerian man.
Oh,
and here we have
Algerian man. We know it's an Algerian, a dark-skinned.
Some footage of these protests / riots that are now starting in Dublin after this attack. And I want to remind you guys that yesterday we had that potential terrorist attack at the bridge.
No, I will not allow this. No, I will not put disinformation out there. The bridge conflab, the bridge combustion that happened near Niagara Falls was an accident. It was an accident. And you got to think along the lines of they want everybody alert. And if it was something other than that, they would want to tell you so that everybody would keep track of everything going on around them even more than we do so now then. So I'm going to stall me out on casting doubt on what's reported on that particular level, because it's really irrelevant for them to lie about that anyway. So I'll just leave that one alone. All right, so this is the Doug Rice Show. I am everywhere. I think I'm trying to make as much of a stink as I can about my presence online. And so forgive me while I rhyme. I am everywhere. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I am on Twitter. What else I got? I got Twitch. I got Discord. I don't know where else. I never get bored. I am always trying to create content for you to relate to the Negro experience that we all share. And there it is. I land right there. All right, Doug Rice. Doug Rice. Oh, I forgot to tell you about not just the Doug Rice Show, but the DougRiceShow.com. That's also on my mind. I forgot to tell you. If I search, I knew I'd find DougRice.com. thedougrightshow.com. That is a real thing. You can go on that website and have a few friends to bring. Oh yes, sir. I'm having fun. So what else do we got in the news? There's a lot of stuff going on with the weather. You guys notice that? You notice the weather is keeping people up at night. Now, I don't really understand what's going on in other lands when it comes to the weather. I'm trying to comprehend. But China is underwater. China, for some reason, is underwater. I don't know how. Turkey has I have no idea though. The Turkish are feeling it. Hold on. And my God, Dubai. Folks, let this catch your eye. Now, if I can describe what's going on here, Bill, I'm deep in Dubai.
The skies over Dubai darkened, heralding a storm that would shake the desert metropolis to its core. As COP28 climate delegates flew in from around the world, Dubai awoke on November 17th to cracks of thunder and torrents of rain drenching the city.
Folks, you have no idea what we're looking at on YouTube and X, and it is a melee of weather that is attacking these Arab countries beyond their measure and ability to withstand it. I really think you should take a look.
Floodwaters raged through the streets, trapping motorists in their vehicles and sending torrents of water pouring into buildings. The relentless downpour overwhelmed infrastructure never built to handle such extremes.
It looks like a nightmare out there, folks, and it's a global occurrence. What's happening? Please come over to YouTube if you'd like to take a look.
As the rain finally relented, Dubai residents emerged to scenes of utter chaos. Cars abandoned on highways, buildings filled with water, and roads impassable due to accumulation of debris. The fierce storm made one thing clear. The climate crisis has arrived at the doorstep of one of the world's most futuristic cities. COP28 takes place in the shadow of this catastrophe.
Well, I want to tell you, folks, what I'm looking at is, I don't want to say heartbreaking because, well, all the nations conspired to enslave us. So, it's not, the sympathy is sincere, it's heartfelt, but it only goes so far. My mind keeps going back to Deuteronomy 83. I don't know. I just can't seem to get over it, but maybe that's just me, because when I look and read and then I see, I don't have any other need to be sympathy. Ooh, that didn't fit. All right. This just in as well. You guys, YouTube, check this out. New earthquake.
Turkey now.
Wow, it's 2 hours ago, folks. 2 hours ago, they had an earthquake.
An earthquake of magnitude 5.3 occurred between the Badagazi districts of Balaklet and the Sinsit district of AB1N.
Wow. Just to give you a heads up, what we're looking at, folks, is looks like somebody with a glass store of some sort. They're just getting a lot of tremors, showing a chandelier, white chandelier. Oh, just the outside of somebody's entire, goodness gracious, that looks like their house is shaking, and the porch outside, the upper porch is shaking.
Which occurred at 17.46, was recorded at a depth of 6 kilometers.
All right, well, that's interesting as well. Welcome again to the Doug Rice Show, you folks on TikTok, you folks on YouTube, you folks everywhere. I'm going to be here for as long as my voice holds out because, that's just what I do. And I can't see what's being written on TikTok because I'm as blind as a bat. Just accept that. And of course, I don't read what's on this platform because then I can't keep on the show like the norm. So what I do is I depend on my moderator or two. I got Twid. I also have Katrina. I also have Antoine Anderson. Have you seen him? But he's around. And we're going to be doing a giveaway. Antoine has gotten the go bags. That is what I wanted to tell you. We got a go bag giveaway that will astonish you every day. It is an amazing giveaway. I mean, I don't know how many bags he has to play with, but I think there's either 3 or 4 and maybe just a few more. But Antoine Anderson's go bag giveaway. You know what? We got to bring it in. We got to bring it in, folks. We got to bring it in. We got to bring it in because they're bringing it in. And if they bring it in, then I don't know what's going to happen. Tornadoes. Diddy. What about the Didster? My God, that guy's gotten himself in some tricksters right there. My understanding is he paid $100 million to settle a few things, and we'll see what the future brings for Diddy. Here's something from Italy. Check this out. Okay, it's a tornado in Italy. Yesterday. Wait. Yeah, a tornado in Italy.
A waterspout of incredible beauty in Salerno, Italy. A large waterspout formed off the Amalfi Coast on November 21st.
Okay, let me start this over. Hold on. I just realized the guys at YouTube can't see. I was shocked. You know me. Check this out. It's a tornado, a waterspout.
The waterspout of incredible beauty in Salerno, Italy.
Wow.
A large waterspout formed off the Amalfi Coast on November 21st.
You guys should see this. This is an amazing sight. What we're happening just don't look right. I will say that to you.
The whirlwind approached coastal areas within a few minutes, then hit a rock near Capo d'Orso and dissolved.
Wow. Does that look normal to anybody? That's not normal. That's not normal. Why would that just appear? No, you guys should see it here. Come to YouTube at The Doug Rice Show, and you too will certainly know.
The
This
eastern
isn't.
part of the capital in the Mercatello area was particularly affected around 1700 hours.
You guys tell me, the folks that can see it with me on YouTube, doesn't that almost seem like it has a consciousness to you? That almost seems like there's something within the tunnel itself and just kind of roaming about looking. I've seen trees these days get up and leave these days. Is that how trees now get down? Is that a part of their ways? I don't know, but okay, let's see. That is odd looking. It almost looks as if it's taking a stroll. It almost seems like it has a soul.
The huge vortex attracted the attention of hundreds of people, even from the street, who stopped to watch the very common phenomenon along the coast.
Oh, it's a very common phenomenon now. Really? That don't look common. That there's nothing common looking about that. I don't know. All right, folks, I do appreciate your time. I appreciate you listening to my rhyme. I just wanted to come on and, say a few things. I wanted to see what the day brings. And I don't know, I've been at this for what, 40 minutes? I know, like I'm just getting in it, right? But no, I gotta protect the show. I can't just give you anything. I've got to make sure you get many things. So I'm about out of here and doing the show. I appreciate you looking, just so you know. And if you don't know, well, now you do. And, well, I got to go now, boo.